Robin had 6 children with his 5 wives, but none of them survived normally. They all died under mysterious circumstances within less than 2 weeks. One was corroded by sulfuric acid to the bones. Another had its belly torn open by a gorilla, and yet another was scratched to death by a cat. In short, each death had a different, incredibly bizarre cause, all stemming from an act of revenge. Robin was a prominent figure in a pharmaceutical company, but his life was marked by tragedy from an early age. His mother's death was particularly mysterious. She worked as an assistant to a boss in a pharmaceutical factory and fell ill soon after. Despite everyone's efforts, she refused to take medication and eventually died of a sudden heart attack. Strangely, on the night of her burial, she crawled out of her grave with muddy footprints leading to the house. When Robin and his sister saw their mother and called out to her, she suddenly lunged towards Robin and began choking him. Seeing their distress, their mother seemed to realize something and released Robin before heading to their neighbor's house, where she killed her own boss. To this day, nobody knows why any of this happened. Robin and his sister were adopted after their mother's death. When they grew up, Robin joined the pharmaceutical company where his mother worked, and through a best-selling drug, he became a highly influential figure in the local community. However, fame often attracts scrutiny, and soon rumors began circulating. Some accused their company of producing drugs with harmful side effects, while others alleged monopolistic practices. They found themselves embroiled in a whirlwind of public opinion. Robin realized that there were internal issues within the family, likely stemming from the 6 children, as only family members knew about the secret of the controversial additives in their popular drug. To address this, he established a $5 million reward and called for a family meeting. The reward would go to anyone who successfully exposed the truth. Little did Robin know, this would be his last encounter with the 6 children. The first to step forward was the youngest son, Mario, who usually only indulged in life's pleasures. This time, however, he volunteered to be the first to come forward and make amends. Mario planned to host a party in an abandoned factory on their property, using it as an opportunity to identify suspicious individuals while enjoying himself in the process. Mario began inviting all the people he found suspicious, including his own sister-in-law, by personally handing out invitations. On the day of the party, everyone arrived in their finest attire, including Mario's sister-in-law. However, Mario noticed a beautiful girl in a red dress who wasn't on his guest list. He thought it might be a pleasant surprise and eagerly followed her into a private room. The girl in the red dress had a stunning figure, and Mario found himself almost losing control. He anticipated something exciting was about to happen, but to his surprise, the girl had already recognized him and knew the purpose of the party. She warned Mario to stop what he was doing or face serious consequences. Ignoring her advice, Mario left the room seeking more excitement. The girl in the red dress urged his sister-in-law to leave immediately, warning her of imminent danger. The sister-in-law was having a great time and was oblivious to the danger around her. At that moment, Mario instructed his assistant to open the fire hydrant to add excitement to the party by soaking everyone. However, the next moment, screams of agony echoed through the entire party hall as a strong corrosive sulfuric acid liquid sprayed out of the fire hydrant instead of water. In less than 10 seconds, everyone in the room was corroded by the acid, turning the party scene into a place of carnage. The sight was too horrifying. Even the police investigating the scene dared not enter. Then, the girl in the red dress approached Mario, praising him for being a handsome young man, and placed a skull mask on him. He became the most conspicuous corpse in the room. In reality, the girl in the red dress hadn't